Okay, so I found this game on Roblox in my recommendations called Russian Word, Brank, Korean Words, and Destruction. And, this is the thumbnail. It looked very unique, alright? So I clicked on it, and I mainly clicked on it because there was a bunch of badges I saw in the description. As you can see, there's a bunch of really weird pictures and really weird descriptions, and they all have extreme, rare, impossible percentages. Saying everything's below 10%, right? All single-digit percentages. Like, okay, you know what? I think I could get one of those. So, this is the first area I went in. Kind of looks like a school, right? Kind of like a Japanese school. I don't know why. Maybe it's because like pink and stuff, all the flowers. And I'm gonna be honest, there was like literally nothing to do here, so I'm just gonna skip ahead. Quick tip though, if you do Slashy Dance 2 on a wall that's really thin, you can just teleport like right past it. You see that? That's awesome, right? So, quick tip. So one thing I really like about this game is when you talk to these NPCs, they have the old style of chat box where you click the question mark above the head. It like does like a mental link between your head and the NPC's head if you see that. That's really cool. So I really like that. So I was climbing up these stairs, really long for some reason, right? And let me just hold up. Let me just get up there real quick. Up, hurry up, hurry up. Yeah, really long stairs. I said. There's this one up here, and there's this guy like looking really really trippy, right? Look, he looks like the guy from Hell in Smiling Friends, right? And I talk to him. He says, "I want a freedom," right? A lot of NPCs just have one text box. You can't even reply, but it's all right. I went down here, and it looks very sci-fi, right? And you see like on the right, like a bunch of noobs being thrown around. I'm like, oh, what the hell? Let me see if I can shift lock in there to see more. They're being tortured, man. They're literally being tortured. Do you hear that? And on the other side is the same thing. Free my new brothers, bro. Freedom. All right, so I went into this green door, and this area kind of reminds me of the ink machine, Bendy and the ink machine. Oh yeah, a lot of the characters are very skinny like that, right? Terrifying astronaut. His eyes are bulging out of his goddamn space helmet. That's weird as hell, right? Yeah. There's a bunch of potions. I went through this store, found this really weird area. I wasn't supposed to be teleported here. I think I was supposed to fall on the front side. Really cool. I don't know, backdrop. It's like the city, right? And then I realized I couldn't get over, so I just went down and just reset. All right. So yeah, that was whatever that was. And then I found a room saying, "Oh, you can't come in here," so I had to go in that room. And it's a bunch of pipes and stuff, like a sewer system. And I went down. Looks kind of dirty. Looks kind of scary. I kept on going down because I'm not a coward. But I was pretty scared when I was doing this area, I'm not gonna lie. And then I found, this area. And it kept getting smaller and smaller. I'm kind of claustrophobic. And then I found this one with like no camera footage. I'm like, okay, why is it all void black? So I know it, screw it. I'm a brave man. So I went in there. I got teleported. Thank God. Not really thank God, because what the hell is this, right? Like, oh shoot, I'm in hell now, right? The music is super eerie. I swear I've seen this on like an indie horror animated film before on YouTube, probably like 7 minutes long with like 10 million views. Very, very scary and ominous looking. My heart was beating fast. I'm not gonna lie. I get easily scared. I saw nothing to do, so I jumped off and hoped for the best. And I got teleported here. What the hell? I mean, this honestly looks like like I don't know I don't even know, man. It looks like I'm on something, right? But it's pretty cool, right? I think that's called Retro World. Is it Retro World? I don't know. But it's the first thing I noticed is these skeletons that were on like leashes trying to kill me, right? But then I touched them, like, oh, they can't even kill me. I talked to this guy, and I'm just like, I was kind of confused by what he said. And then I noticed his drawings, like, oh shoot. I'm starting to think this game is a reference to some like very niche Steam game or something, right? Because like those drawings are all kind of related, right? And then I see these two fishermen, right? Hanging. One is a normal fisherman, and the other guy just has a guy. I think he's just torturing him straight up, right? And I try to climb up there, and I was like, oh shoot, I can't really climb up there, right? And I found one of these. When you beat one of those old obbies and you touch one of those, it would give you like one of those like pathies that made you fly. It was super awesome. And yeah, but I couldn't get anything from it. So I try to climb up here. I try to like get on that guy to touch the fisherman, but then I realized, oh, I can just. He's in my range, Some of the times it'd be really close. And then I talked to this guy and I said, oh, he's punishing him. And I said, okay, yeah, you know what? He deserves that. Okay, good work, buddy. And I talked to the other guy, and he said, I caught it. And then I said, oh, wait, what? I swear I said something here. Oh, okay, never mind, I guess. But then I moved over here. I think this maze is like a map or something. I don't know. And I talked to this guy, right? I am the pondering ghost. And I said, what do you do, pondering ghost? And he said, I ponder. And I said, what else do you ponder? Hellish ideas in the landscapes. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, I hit him a lunge, like, don't think about those ideas. That's kind of bad. And then I just kind of looked around more, and then I noticed this cave, right? A bunch of cool dudes, and I see if I could talk to them, or if the fire could hurt me. Nope. And then I noticed this room. Right? It's got a window. And it's got a truss, right? And then I kept on, like, okay, maybe there's like a secret hidden top entrance I missed around this map, right? So I moved around the cave, shift lock again, and I looked at the truss. There's no hole. What the hell? How do you get in there, right? If there's a pro who spent like 10 million hours on this game exploring every single secret, or just the dev himself, can you tell me how you get in there? I kind of want to get in there. But yeah, I was just exploring the rest of this map. Like I was kind of scared of the water because I thought it would kill me, but I didn't. Right, and then I found 2 rooms here. So I went to the yellow room first because that black room seemed hella dangerous. And it just teleported me back to the noob torture chamber. So I went back to the ominous black door because there's nothing else to do, and you can't be scared in this game, okay? To find badges, you can't be scared. I was very scared here. I was complete black, and I saw red light, and then I see, like, what the hell is that? Like, what is this? You know, very creepy room. Yes, I agree with you, Eddie. It is a very creepy room. Like, look at that. Right? So I left there. I kid you not, my hands were shaking. That was a very scary room. The music, if you can't hear the music, was very scary. Like I revisited it after knowing there's no jump scares in here. Thank God there are no jump scares. I don't know what happened here. I don't know why I teleported out of the room. It's so weird. But yeah, that was that section of the game. So pretty weird, pretty unique. So I came over here to the cafeteria, I think. I touched this garbage. I don't know, freaking garbage. And I saw these vending machines, like, oh, good food, bad food, neutral food. So I got a bunch of good food because I'm a good guy. I want good food. Got one of the neutral food. Screams of the damned. And I got the bad food. It just sounds like a single, like, girl crying. And I'm going to be honest, the neutral food sounded way more badder than the bad food. And I found this, like, bunny girl spinning, right? So I talked to her. I can't give you, I won't give in, it is not tasked. So good luck with whatever that girl's going on. And I talked to this bunny girl saying, like, oh, can I get a cookie? And I got nothing. They said okay, but I got nothing. It kind of pissed me off, right? I thought it was the guy's fault. I thought he took the cookie from me, so I started beating him up. But whatever. I went to staff only area. And then this guy, he came back to spin back, and you know I'm not gonna take that because I'm an alpha, so I started beating him up too. I'm not gonna let that slide. This random doge looking freaking weirdo, right? I beat him so much he backed up from me. He felt my aura. He felt like okay, you got it. You good. He respects me now. You see, that's how you get respect. Can't back down. So I talked to that girl. That blue-haired girl's like inhaling the fumes. This one is crashing out. This one, they're just, I don't even know what's going on here. I think they're eating each other or something, or like some dark mages telekinetically ripping them apart. This person is, I think that's the Greek. I think that's Greek. I don't know what the hell is going on here. I think like they cooked some eldritch. I think they cooked Cthulhu, the big eldritch octopus god, and now they're just getting like dragged in by his spirit, right? I tried to help them. I don't know how. I went in the pot. I was trying to fight the tentacles. You know, let those bunny girls go, but you know, didn't let me do that. And you know, oh shoot, it's just, yeah, that girl's lucky. She's just having some fun, right? And that was I thought we protected this last one. I don't know what the hell she's on. And that girl's just burning. She's being cooked alive. So that's the, you know, cafeteria cook area. There's just a bunch of bunny girls doing whatever. I talked to this guy. I don't eat, I don't sleep, I do nothing but think of you. You keep me under your spell. I think this is a song. Can someone confirm me if this is a song? This sounds like a freaking like emo song made by a depressed like teenage boy. Like an indie song, you know what I'm saying? You know the genre I'm talking about. So I came over here and I saw this, like the Brank Lab, caution, don't go in here, you know, authorized personnel only. So I talked to this guy. Hey, it's me, Guy Sui. How do I get into the Brank Lab? Find the key. Where is it? Maybe a scientist would have it. I don't know where a scientist is. Bro, why are you dropping a hint like I physically can comprehend what the hint is? I don't know. I didn't find no scientist. So, yeah, I kind of, spoiler alert, I did not find no key, right? I went up these stairs the last time, so I thought, you know what? I'll go down the stairs this time. I'm not gonna lie, I got kind of scared because, I don't know, man. You're going downstairs kind of scared. I found this green door. Went in there. This is dead body here, right? So I said, okay, shoot, man, rest in peace. So I just went in the green door. And I found this really cool chill place. I like the music. This guy is going crazy on his guitar AK-47. And, you know, I just talked to these things. And I talked to this. There's a phone. I said, who is it? The president. I see. It said, and I said, I've got executive orders. Mr. President, I have a job for you. And it's like, I'm the president. You do the job, you idiot. And it said, the job is to look to your left. I slowly did it because I was kind of scared. Because I thought I was going to be jump scared. But, yeah. Look to the left. There's nothing to do. I also, fun fact, I looked to the left in real life. Because like, I thought like maybe this was some sort of metaphysical demon. And, yeah, thank God. And then he said some really weird stuff, like philosophical stuff. I said, you know, shut up. Like, what are you talking about? And I found one of the rabbit girls from the cooking area. And I talked to her. I also like this one is a pink telepathic mind link. So maybe they all have different colors. I mean, each NPC has their own different colors. And I said, I'm gonna tell on you. I'm gonna snitch on you. And she said, I'm gonna throw this bottle at you, right? And then, you know, that's the end of the dialogue, right? And then there's the other one, and I said, what do you do here? And she said, sit. I said, what else? Throw bottles. So yeah, she's pretty chill. I wouldn't mind chilling with her, you know what I'm saying? But I couldn't sit down, so I was setting him out. And I went over how to do it. What the hell was this, man? This looks so weird. I talked to this guy, and he said, help. And I said, what's going on? They stole my swag. Who the hell's they, bro? Come on, man. You gotta, like, tell me so I can help you out. But he didn't tell me, so I couldn't help him out. Moral lesson for you there, kids. You gotta, you know, you gotta be more specific when you want help. Please be more specific. And then I found this really cool area. I think it's an Evangelion robot. And it said, we can't shine. What does that mean? Just like Break Time. This has to be a song. This has to be a doll. Right? This has to be a song. I touched this frog here. That was pretty cool. And I went through this door. And this door teleported me to, like, this place. Oh, wait. Was I on Discord for this? Oh, yeah. Okay, wait. I'm back. Alright, so I found this cage with people trying to chase me. And then, oh, shoot. They do damage to me. Yeah. It's very little, though. So I'm not really that scared. And I got this Bloxy milk. Bloxy milk. Have you ever heard of Bloxy milk? I got it from this random guy. And I found this noob stuck there. So he's a thing. He's a banner. I was like, oh, what is that? And I zoomed out, and oh shoot, there's a bunch of these noob banners, right? And there's a bunch of sparkles everywhere, and these like fridges. And I zoomed out, and I recognized. I just looked at these soldiers. I'm like, oh shoot, why are the soldiers here? Like, oh shoot, this guy's shot. Like, you good, bro? You good? He's dying, bro. He's dying. And I'm trying to go into the store. I thought it was a teleport, no, it was not. Right? I thought this one was different because I had a name. I didn't. And then I think I found another fridge. Come on. And then I realized it's the Paprika Parade. You know that song, but like an 8-bit version. And then you recognize because you know it's the nuns and all the characters are different nationalities. Like, oh yeah, shoot, this is definitely one of the references to it. I have no idea what these guys are playing. I think they're like just doing whatever. Maybe it's to create this band practice, one of their rehearsals. But yeah, I couldn't get in there. This wall was just like a random image of a apartment, hotel. So yeah, I looked above, you know, really weird, I don't know, plates and utensils. So I just walked past here, drank my blocks of milk, enjoying the music. Just kept on walking. And kept on walking. Hurry up, speed up. Come on, Eddie, speed up. There we go. And yeah, I was going down here. The music was getting less, and I went to the. I think I went to the left here. Wait, hold on. There we go. Yeah, I went to turn left. I saw these like. I zoomed out because what the heck is that over there? And I saw these guys. These like toy soldiers. Like, oh shoot, maybe they're important. So I said, don't worry, guys. I'll take up the flank. I'll scout ahead. I saw something moving by the door, and I got really scared. But you know, I'm brave. It's a really weird skeleton. It was one of those big red skeletons from earlier, but he's on a rope, right? And I touched him. He doesn't do any damage. He's a pretty chill guy. I think he just wants to get some human contact. Don't we all? Hi, what is this? My LC store. Why are they in cryo chambers? You purchased them. Can I buy one? No. What? Yeah, exactly. Oh well, size. I don't know what an LC is. Points double barrel shotgun at me. Powers kick in. I see the future. Double barrel shotgun. Avoid a future sight. Shoots but misses. Heh. Stabs. I give him some punches, and then there we go. And he says, ah! I looked into these cryo chambers. What the hell is an LC? Right? I thought it was like some LG Samsung stuff, but I don't know. But yeah, I checked the dumpster. Maybe that was a teleport. I checked behind the store. Nothing there. So yeah, I'll be honest. I just like said, you know what, boys, just clear up ahead. You guys move up. And then I went over here, and you know, oh shoot, a treehouse, right? And I tried to climb it. Perfectly climbable truss. Some awesome random map of, I don't know, I want to say a game, right? That's got to be a map of a game. Touch the yellow door, and it teleported me back to the lobby, and I just kind of gave up here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But if you guys like this type of video, just tell me more. I mean, I'm always here to rant. Oh, one really cool thing though is that these things, like, they make noise when you touch them. So maybe there's a secret song you can do here to activate like a door. But yeah, really cool game. I would recommend it. I didn't get any of the badges, but like 7 out of 10. You guys come here, explore the Brank. I don't know what it's called. I'll put the link in the description. But a pretty cool game if you're like one of those guys who are really good at exploring.